shit. Okay, sorry about the problems from before. Holy shit, did I spawn the wrong ship? I think I did. What do you know? I'll take this anyway. So I saw some people had some problems with some echo, so I had to deal with that. So we can't hear SITAROW, but he's in a different chat than myself, so that's it. Just keep that in mind. Hold on. Just gonna check something real quick. Need to be able to see people actually typing. Otherwise, this is gonna be a short conversation. Let's see. Stop that. There we go. For watching. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Sorry about this. Start this up. Flight. Oh, come on. Flight ready.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online. Shield system online.
So I wanted to see his reaction and hear his reaction whenever I was close to him and shooting at him, but I just found out that he didn't actually want me to blow him up, so I'm just gonna track him down, find him, and that will be my mission for this. So you guys can hear his commentary or hear my commentary or mute one or the other. It's really up to you. So that's the purpose of these two different streams after all. So and I'm sure SITAROW will link the video or the link around to wherever he wants to link it. So that's it. Let's fight a yellow, and the frames are very good on this server. Holy shit! Or it just became better. I have no idea. He restarted, didn't he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Anyway, might be because people are sleeping. So the Buccaneer. Outlaw. I think it's called the Buccaneer anyway. You can see it here. That's good to know, Kor. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, I don't need the mode class for that. What are you doing, Rev? Which side was it on? The north, right? I think it was
Quantum
on
drive
3.
is now on.
Should be up here somewhere.
Quantum drive is now off.
So I'm actually not in their group, so I can't see like go in here and communicate with them or anything. So in that sense, it's not really gonna be easy. Mostly because I don't actually have voice chat with them, so. And I really would just want you guys to be able to see the stream without their commentary in the background annoying you if you're watching both streams, so. And it was quite difficult for me to say anything because he was technically speaking all the time, which makes sense because he was streaming as well. And we weren't really doing the same stream in that sense, so. Let's see. So it's around 10,000 kilometers above the surface, I believe it is. So we're gonna fly there, and then we're gonna sit around and wait for him to come to us, I guess. It will take 12 minutes, so it's gonna be a lot of waiting. Unless he's actually coming to the north side now, which you guys can tell me if he is or not. Again, for the same reason I can't watch his stream and see where he is, because Otherwise, the stream you're looking at now will be absolute garbage. So we really want to avoid that. It did. Crashed. Not the server, but the stream. It does that sometimes, just so you know. Oh, he lost connection. Oh no. Let me just jump in real quick and hear what's going on. You can mute my my comms or my audio here real quick. I'll only be there for 30 seconds. As soon as you can hear, I drop out the conversation, come back to this.
Crashed up.
Did you crash?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. The ship will be there in orbit, so wait.
Okay, I'll
and
wait.
feel free to blow it from orbit.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
I was
Now
gonna
it's
say,
fun, right?
Alright, so we're allowed to blow it up apparently. We'll see what happens. See if we can actually see his ship at all. We need to come, or to fly into orbit at least, so we can see his ship pass by. Do let me know what else he's going to do, because if he's going to do something else as well, we can jump in and have some fun with him. And then I'll just join his stream in general. There's no point in me in just sitting in stream by myself. So, if that's the case. So what was it? 10,000? There we go. Not too low. Now we just wait. That's really all it is. This is a cool ship. Fun fact is, I haven't actually bought this one. You have some free ships during this. I'm guessing further in these ships won't be available, so. All right. Any questions? So we can speak a little. Pretty cool looking ship though. I think I'm gonna buy this one if I can at some point. See what kind of firepower it has. He even has a turret up there, so it's controlled by the pilot though, so there's no people that can. Is that a cargo room in the back? I need to check this out. Yes, I can track a ship, Outlaw. The second he passes this area, or his ship that should still be on the server even though he crashed, should pass right by where I am, and then I can see him. And the second it does that, I just need to haul ass after it and then try and shoot it down. My plan was to have the retaliator standing here because now I knew he would pass here and then lock onto him and just fire a torpedo straight at him. But he didn't want me to shoot a torpedo at him, so I didn't. Plus the timer was counting down for 12 minutes, which meant that I had to wait because all the doors was literally broken on all the ships, and that happens sometimes when you log into the game. So. Let's be daredevils here. Fuck yeah. Like how you can just goof around if you want. Now, in case you're in doubt of that there is any gravity in this, it should be pretty obvious with his SITAROW's videos by now, but just in case you're still in doubt, I'm going to demonstrate that real quick, because there will be some time before I show up here anyway. Now, because the engine is off, you don't actually see the drop. So, if I turn off the power, it's going to be interesting if this one doesn't go anywhere. Did I just get us stalled? Ah, no, I'm falling. It's because it's a moon, so it doesn't react like a planet. Now I need to turn this back on.
Hello and welcome aboard.
As you can see, I dropped like 4,000.
Your systems are online.
Right there.
Shield system online.
Yes, I have played Elite Dangerous Outlaw. I never died in that game, and I've bought it on day one. Not once have I died in that game. That's some serious lag there. Oh shit. And it's a great game. I played it for many years, to be honest. It's just, it became a little bit repetitive at the end, and I just didn't really play it. But all the Thargoid stuff coming back into the series and all that made me a little bit interested. So I have dropped in and out of the game. And with the Type 10 ship that is in the game now, I might drop in to see what that is all about. But other than that, it's still the same. So. They need all this with you being able to actually get out of the ship and go around on stations and all that in Elite Dangerous before it becomes really interesting. So, I know you can land on moons in Elite Dangerous, but what I was looking for was being able to land on atmospheric planets and walk around like you can in this game. So. This is gonna take a while. Whether you should buy Elite Dangerous or not, if you want to buy Elite Dangerous and play a game that is quote unquote finished, then Elite Dangerous is a fine game to start out just to, you know, have a feeling for space and all that. If you want to buy Star Citizen, then go ahead, because why not support it? The more people that support the game, the more financial support they will have to build it. And that's really all you're doing at this stage. So, does gravity extend out into space, or is there a defining gravity line around the planet? So when a ship crosses a line, there is gravity, but a pixel away, there is no gravity. Yeah, a pixel away, there's no gravity core. That's how it works. So when you go up to 31,000 something, then you're outside the actual pulling gravity of the planet, which means you won't be pulled in, which makes it possible to just stand still out there, even with your engines off, so you don't get pulled in. Which also is how reality works. So if you get way too far out, the gravitational pull is not powerful enough to pull you back into the planet's atmosphere or orbit or whatever. You technically end in a full circle orbit of the planet and just stay there. If that makes sense. I can show you in a little second when we're done hanging here how that works. It's just one thing you should know, Outlaw. If you buy Star Citizen, don't expect a finished game. It's not finished at all. So just do it because you want to support the game and you think that Chris's vision is the way to go. If you want to buy both games, go ahead, because Elite Dangerous is a fine game for a majority of time you play it. So, and I've sunk like 300 and something hours in it. So definitely the money worth, in my opinion. But just sitting here and being able to go down to a planet and see it all from a surface perspective is different compared to Elite, except you do that in Elite Dangerous as well if you want to go down on the moon, sure, but you can't actually exit the ship. The only thing you can do in Elite is buy a rover, get a module with that rover, and then be able to drive around with a rover on a planet, which you actually can't do if you have a co-pilot in Elite. So it's only possible if you're by yourself to drive around with these things. So the good thing about Elite though is that you can play multiplayer in a closed environment, so it's only you and your friends against AI or with AI. Unfortunately, there's really no bounty missions or anything like that you can play with your friends currently in Elite. So for instance, if you take a mission in Elite that is similar to your friends, it's two different targets. It's not the same. And you don't get paid for the same target.
Revixy, are you still tracking it?
Correct.
All right. And is it getting close to the north pole?
Haven't seen you yet, so.
Okay. Where are you at right now?
The North Pole.
North Pole? Yes. Are you sure? Is Koso, how close are you to Koso? 126?
Give me a minute.
Sure.
115.
115? Okay.
Oh, lag. So we just had SITAROW join us there. Any other questions, guys? Alright, so I can explain something else, at least something I found out in the other stream. So if you don't know this, there is not infinite fuel in a ship. So if you afterburn too much, you run out of fuel. So there's a gauge. It isn't very obvious, but when you start throttling up, the zero that's right here goes up to right here, and it says 100. But 100 up here is actually your fuel gauge. So the gauge there is here is your actual fuse gauge. So when that reaches zero, you're out of fuel. So, and then there's the quantum fuel, which is down at the bottom right here. That says 576. That's the fuel that makes you be able to jump around and all that. That's quantum travel. And here is the throttle gauge, which means shows you how fast you actually fly and all that shit. So, just in case you guys want to know that. Always good to know. And then there are these different commands here. Coupled is like an automated system that regulates your speed. G-Safe is the same, just it makes... Oh, hold on. Did we just get a contact? Nope. That's just the base over there. G-Safe is just so it regulates the speed so you don't actually pass out from G-force. I don't know what the two others does, so I can't explain that, sorry. Comes down on ESP, so they shouldn't do anything special because I've never been able or ever had the use to ever find out what the fuck they were because I flew just fine without them, so. But if anyone in the chat knows what those last two actually mean, just go ahead, explain it in the chat and, you know, share your knowledge because that is what we're here for. To spread the love. And if anybody in the chat would be so kind to explain to me what SITAROW is doing with his own stream, that would be nice. It doesn't seem to show up either, this shit there, so. Core, if you're still here, I'm gonna explain to you the gravitational pull of planets, so I'm gonna show you where the line is. And have a look at the G-Safe. It's off when I afterburn, simply because it would regulate the thrusters. It would not be able to afterburn if that was on. So. There we go. Go up a little too faster. Come on down. Alright, as you can see there, the altitude kicks in, which meant I'm now within the planet's atmospheric gravitational pull. So if I turn off the engines now, I would literally drop. So, but not that fast because this is a moon compared to, for instance, Daymar. If you turn off your engines inside Daymar, you crash to the ground because of the gravitational pull. And if you have bigger ships, then that is multiplied. So, for instance, if you take a Caterpillar, fly into the atmosphere and turn off the engines here, you would not be able to, you know, save it at all. You would just plummet to the ground. You would literally have to point your nose up and then go full throttle and then just hope that you somehow save it. Simply because it's that heavy. So. But could somebody in the chat like tell me what SITAROW is doing? As you can see, the limit is like 31,200 and something. So that's it. I'm just gonna jump in his chat, ask what the fuck he's doing. Hold on.
Revixy, are you still doing your tracking or no?
I just dropped in here to actually ask what you were doing. So.
Okay, I got kicked off of it. I basically crashed the desktop. So is it still on your radar?
Negative.
Negative. Okay, so what happened was it despawned. All right, guys, let's try to do a tandem flight. Can you meet up on me? I'm like right on 10,000 altitude. We're going to see if we can get a Saber. An 85X. Look at that guy. Avarice, you're awesome, man.
Hey, Dev, are you available?
Yeah, Dev Wolf, are you available?
I'm currently stuck at Levski right now. I don't know what's going on. Some kind of crazy physics thing.
Are you guys on the same server, or should I switch?
No, we're on the same server with you.
Okay, cool.
We actually came back trying to intercept it before it would vanish. See, that's the neat thing. I need someone in orbit to do this. So, do you want to try to get in orbit and we track you down?
Sure.
You say that with like, I'm not sure I can get into orbit.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like.
All right, come meet us. Come meet us, and I'll dial you guys in. Okay.
Cool.
If we can get, if we get all three of us together, I'll break orbit and try to track you guys. Okay.
All right.
Well,
so
we're meeting
up.
North Pole.
Everybody in my stream.
Well, the question is,
10,000. Yeah.
Are we in the same server? I think I joined SITAROW, but yeah, I don't know. Happy New Year.
Okay, so here I'll check right now. I'm gonna do
Okay, muted them for a second. Everybody in my stream should mute my my audio and then just listen to the audio from SITAROW. Might even end the stream itself. It's really up to you guys. What do you guys want? I have to hear from you guys first. Because if it's just 30 minutes of me hanging in mid-air without actually really doing anything of what I was supposed to do, then there's not much reason for the stream to continue after all. So. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream because nobody's really responding, so I'm just gonna end it. And then I jump into SITAROW's stream, guys, and continue watching there. I'll be there, so see you guys there.